everyone, I'm Toxnero, and this is F.E.A.R 2 Project Origin. F.E.A.R 2 is sort of a side sequel to F.E.A.R 1. It doesn't offer a continuation of the story, instead it offers a different perspective on F.E.A.R 1's story. The game picks up about half an hour before the end of F.E.A.R 1 and places you in the shoes of one Michael Beckett, U.S. Special Forces soldier, in task of bringing Armacam Technologies President Genevieve Aristide into custody. F.E.A.R's biggest achievement, the complex realistic AI, also comes back with more tweaks and refinements to make it even better than it was. F.E.A.R 2 is set up much in the same way F.E.A.R 1 was. Frantic, action-packed gunplay with paranormal horror mixed together. F.E.A.R 2 adds tons of little refinements and tweaks to these to make it even more fluid and advanced than F.E.A.R 1 is. The player still uses slow-motion bullet time reflexes to spice up the combat and give it that John Woo flavor. F.E.A.R's biggest achievement, the complex realistic AI, also comes back with more tweaks and refinements to make it even better than it was. Enemies will do all the same things they did in F.E.A.R 1, include flanking maneuvers and providing cover fire, on top of being able to do some new interesting things, like being able to create their own cover and move behind it dynamically in flow of battle. It's definitely much more fluid and realistic than it was in the first F.E.A.R. That's not to say F.E.A.R 2 is just more of the same though. There are definitely new enemies, new weapons, new environments to be seen and had. Some of the new additions, however, feel few and far between, like the Remnant. There's only a few examples in the game I can remember, and it just feels like they could have had more to show for something new like this, instead of just putting it in once or twice. F.E.A.R 1's biggest issue, the repetitive, monotonous environments, has also been addressed. No longer will you spend the whole game in a cramped brown and gray office space. Environments are varied in size, color, and some of them are just jaw-dropping to witness once you see them. Vehicle parts, such as the power armor, also help break up the gameplay even more, and just make you feel like a general badass walking around in a 10-ton mech. The multiplayer for F.E.A.R 2 is nothing special. Generic game types like deathmatch, capture the flag, plant the bomb, and all that are here. Nothing you haven't seen before, really. The online is pretty buggy as well. For whatever reason, there are two different versions of the game, which means you can only play with people with your version, so it greatly limits your choices when looking for game types. I also have never finished a game of Armored Front, as every game I've joined has ended up crashing the game. If you're looking at F.E.A.R 2 specifically for the multiplayer, you might want to look elsewhere. All in all, F.E.A.R 2 is a pretty enjoyable experience, and also very creepy. The single player is mainly where it's at though. Multiplayer does have issues, and will probably take some time to get fixed. The game also requires a Steam account to play, so if for whatever reason you have a beef with Steam, you're not going to be playing F.E.A.R 2. Definitely check out F.E.A.R 2 Project Origin if you're a fan of the first game. I'm Toxnero, this is your one-stop shop for reviews and walkthroughs, and I'm out.